Welcome, anyone, to the Gaming Chamber Podcast, episode 92, right? No, 93. Fuck, 92 was last week. I gotta really look at the numbers beforehand, because I do this every week. I'm your host, Everett, a.k.a. Two Beasts to Kill You, a.k.a. The Beast with the Least. And as you can see again, we're all on camera for the second straight week. Yes, I love it. I love it so much. Just...
Yeah, so you have stuff for your spank bank later.
Okay, so yeah, joining me this week, as per usual, you already heard him. Jeez, Devin, go ahead.
Well, how about you? What's up?
JJ?
Hello, howdy.
My God. Devin, it will always just be, wow, you just never fail to bring in your A game on whatever it is.
I do. That's why I'm repping the Thunder. I always bring my A game.
Yeah. Happy Easter, everyone. I hope you had. Put eggs and candy out for the Easter Bunny. I don't know how Easter works. Yeah.
I don't know if you put anything out. The Easter Bunny just comes. I don't know. We don't do anything.
He just what?
He just comes, man.
He just comes.
They just come, man. Bunnies come. That's
you know what? The thing is, there's a reason to say like rabbits, right?
Man, they just fucking... the Easter Bunny just comes, man. You don't do anything. You don't leave out milk and cookies. Like, I don't know. I guess you could leave out a carrot or something, but like...
Oh, yeah, that's right. They do. That's right. Rabbits like carrots.
I mean, like, maybe. But now I'm just like...
You know...
I don't know, maybe I'm a lazy parent. I'm just like, yeah, the Easter Bunny just comes and you sleep. And then we just have an Easter basket out for him in the morning. But I'm like...
You know, I'm okay. So, like, did you guys actually do stuff with your kids for Easter? Like, do the whole egg thing?
Yeah, we went over to, the in-laws, because they have, I have 9-year-old uncles. Yes, uncles. And then so the 9-year-old uncles and my two kids, I threw out like 80 eggs for them to all go. Like, fine, just put them out random in the yard and stuff.
What about you, JJ? Did you actually do the celebration stuff and egg hunting?
Well, not really. I think we just did like a little one here. Not too bad. I think, Aurelia and Max, we went to go to like church with, grandma.
Okay.
And they went to like their aunt. I kind of just stayed chilling here, housework. But yesterday we went to the zoo and there was like a big Easter event at the zoo.
Oh shit!
Like a lot of eggs everywhere. Well, like in a little section, there's like this one part of the zoo where they split it off into different like age groups. So you have like the really like young ones at the top, and then it's like, oh, if you're like 2 to 3, you go to this one, 3 to 4, and all the way.
Yeah.
I think it's like 7 to 8. I think it's like the highest.
Okay.
But that was kind of cool. But it was hot and it was busy as fuck. So, but he had fun.
Yeah, well, at least you guys did something. It's always fun to do something. I don't think I've celebrated Easter it's probably been about a decade.
You just told everyone Happy Easter, so I think you celebrated.
Wait, what? Oh, well,
you told everyone Happy Easter, so you celebrate Easter.
Well, the thing is, look.
You say how you celebrate Easter. You can celebrate Easter in your own way.
Well, doing the egg hunt stuff, like, not to get too personal, but the thing is, like, me and my family haven't done anything since my mom passed away some years back. So, like, but before that, like, because of she was sick, like, we didn't do anything. So, yeah, it's probably been maybe 6 years or something, actually. Not a decade, but, like, 6 years.
Mm.
Just, because it was mainly her family that we would, but, you know, so... But, yeah, happy Jesus Resurrection Day to everybody, apparently. I saw a lot of that from a lot of people on, like, Instagram and shit that I was like, wait, you're religious or believe in that stuff? Oh, damn, okay. I did not realize that many people were religious that I follow or know in real life or whatever and all that stuff, so.
You're like, I've seen you do a lot of crazy shit. Like,
well, like, okay, because, like, I've only really started more recently saying this too, because, like, I'm a believer. I'm just not religious. I don't go to church or anything like that. So, like, but I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, I don't go around proclaiming that all the time. Like, oh yeah, this and that. So maybe that's why I'm just surprised to see that or whatever. But yeah. I mean, like, okay, hold on. This will probably surprise you. Let me get this.
The only thing that I think that'll surprise me is that if you pull your
Oh
pants.
my! He did it. The crazy son of a bitch did it.
Dude, let me see your hands. Did they break out? And like, let me see your hands.
Are
they
you
burning? Yeah, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
They're not burning.
I would say like we would probably hear the fucking fire detector, but he probably took it
Now,
out.
now I will say, if I step into a church, I'll probably burst into flames. But that's a whole other thing. And
At
yes,
this point, you're probably gonna be tingling, bro.
and yes, I do love Slayer. Okay, one of the most satanic fucking bands out there. Well, there's some more satanic, but yeah. I don't care. I just love Slayer. I love black metal. I love all that stuff. Hmm? Oh my god. All right, but yeah. All right, we kind of have maybe not a lot to talk about. A lot in the sense that there's a lot of things that happen, but we'll probably not a lot to discuss on some of these things. So,
meat in the bones per se.
yeah. Oh god, this guy. Yeah, like some of this stuff is just like, oh yeah, no, cool. Well, all right, let's move on. So, let's go ahead and talk about what we've been playing this past week, and we'll start with JJ.
No, okay. To be honest, I really played a lot of games this week. To be honest, I probably played a little bit of this game called Ultra RuneScape. You know, no, just kidding. No, I played a little bit of RuneScape. I played. To be honest, I was talking to my buddy. We've been talking about a lot of Star Wars stuff, and I kind of re-downloaded the Classic Collection one or whatever, just trying to at least get some achievements, just beat the campaign on the first and second one.
Yeah.
I looked online to see how many people were playing on Xbox, dude. I saw one fucking server with one dude. That was it. I'm like, shit, dude. I think I checked the Steam charts for that game. There's like 18 players.
But you're talking about the Battlefront games, right?
Yeah, the one that we bought.
Oh
dog
my
shit.
god, yeah. Well, yeah, that's why it's dog shit. They didn't, like, as far as I can remember, they didn't fix anything, right?
I thought they added dedicated servers. I think that was it. And it's still like, I think the servers are still like 200 ping, 150 or 200 ping. I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing this shit.
Jesus.
And then I said one person was playing, and they also had 200 ping. I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm just gonna just instant action or just do Galactic Conquest and do that shit. And then I think I started playing a little bit of Bounty Hunter, Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
Oh yeah.
I think Sam bought it, so I just downloaded, play that, and I think I did the third mission. You guys play that one?
Back in the day, I played it back in 64.
Yeah,
like back in the day.
I played it so long ago, I couldn't even tell you. I don't remember anything.
It was long, dude. Like I was like on the third mission, and I'm like, okay, I kind of remember this stuff, you know. And then they're like this conveyor belt shit. I couldn't find shit where to go, bro. Like there's no like arrow, nothing, dude. It's just like, good luck. And I'm like, I used to play the whole
design back
everywhere.
Some of the games was just dog shit.
No, like, but back in the day, like when that game came out during the time where they were making a decent amount of Star Wars games, and like you had like Shadows of the Empire. Like if you play Shadows of the Empire today, like sometimes you could get lost in that game. Like that was during that time, or like, you know, let's just make a good game. Maybe it's a little hard. We don't tell you much. They tried to be a less, you know, like handholdy in that during those like 15 years of like, you know, up from like 95 maybe even earlier, actually, like maybe we'll say the 2-decade span of like the 90s and we'll say 15 years, like the 90s and early 2000s. Yeah, it's a Jango Fett, right? Yeah,
this is like
that came out in what, 2000, right? 2001 or some shit.
It had a good close to when the Clone Wars came out. Obviously,
or 2001ish. I mean, not 2000, but no, wait, yeah, that's right. I'm thinking another game because there was another 2002. Yeah.
But yeah, I was just trying to play it. I did not know they were fucking also made by Aspire. I'm like, are you fucking serious, dude? Again? Like whatever. And then I think we're about to gonna play some Battlefront 2, like from the EA one. Cause I told him like, we should play that shit. And we're getting close to, you know, May, so
yeah,
we kind of want to. We're gonna probably go super big into the Star Wars shit.
Get into it before Mandalorian and Grogu come out.
Oh, 100%, yeah. I think we watched I watched episode 1 while I was building my fucking Lego Star Wars little piece. I was building a Star Destroyer. So we watched episode 1, and then just kind of going down the movies.
Cool.
Other than that, that's really it. I think nothing too much after that. There's just those games.
Devin, what about you?
I downloaded and played a little bit of that Marvel. I don't know, that Marvel collection.
Marvel Maximum Collection.
Yeah, I did. I beat the Silver Surfer game. I never played that. I was like, what the fuck is this thing? I'd never even heard of it. And like at first I was like dying. I was like, what the fuck? But I was like, oh, like the things aren't like in the background. You can't run into like the mountains or whatever. But I thought it was just like, the background. So I was like, what the fuck am I running into?
You're just
I'm
trying
like,
to figure everything out.
I'm like, there's no bullets. Like, what the fuck is happening? But once I figured, I was like, oh, it's like I also need to like navigate the plane and go forward. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
then it became like easy. But I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and then a little bit of the RoboCop Road City, and this little game on Game Pass called Barbie. With my daughter, we played Barbie, like the new Barbie horse riding game. Man, it's rough. It's a bad game.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine very much so.
I mean, it's entertaining for a kid, but I mean,
yeah.
I think one of the most trying things as a parent, as a gamer, is like when you first introduce your kids to like playing games, they're like bad, and you're like, you just want to be like, just give it to me, I'll do it, I'll just like dominate this and just do it perfectly. But it's like, no, I gotta let them like get better. They're gonna like they have to learn.
I gotta let them. Yeah.
I know, it's like I'm like, go left, and then like moves the horse to like the right. I'm like, go left. And she's like, I can't do it. I'm like, just go the opposite direction. If I'm saying go left and you're not doing it, go the other way. But
you just start getting mad, like, God, that's why you were a mistake.
No, I'm like, God, if you were on Gears right now, I'd be destroying you.
You'd just be like, you'd be one of those people like, yeah, that's why I fucked your mom last night.
No, but it's like, I know she's gonna get better, but it's just like,
yeah,
I just gotta like practice, and it's like, you're gonna get better, and she got better like as we were playing. It's just like, I'm like, see, you just gotta practice. Like, I want you to play video games. I want you to be interested in stuff. So I don't have to play.
What if she ends up saying, I fucking hate video games because of what you did?
I mean, that's fine, but she says she likes playing them. It's just, I think she enjoys the cutscene part. So I'm like, you just need to, get better at the beginning game part, and then the cutscene stuff will be there. So, like, the one time we were playing the Bluey game, she's like, I like the part where it's just like looks like the show. I'm like, the cutscenes. I'm like, yeah. She's like, I like that. I'm like, that's just watching a show at that point.
Like you're just watching the show. Oh, that she would love Naughty Dog games.
No, she would love Hideo Kojima games. I'm like, there's a movie that you can watch in between the gameplay. I mean, it's nuts, but you can watch it.
Isn't Metal Gear Solid 4 like, there's one that's like an hour long or something?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Can you imagine? Be like, babe, I'll get off this game after the cutscene. She's like, okay. And it's just like
she's like, I thought you said after this cutscene. It's still going.
Yeah.
Like,
it's an hour and 20 minutes.
You see the fucking popcorn right here?
Fuck.
Feel free to watch.
Metal Gear Solid 4 and chill.
Oh. Fuck.
And that's how JJ's kid was born.
And that's how JJ's kid was created.
That was Metal Gear.
Oh god. As for me, oh god, yeah, Viva Pinata. As for me, I've just been playing. Actually, went back to finish out. Yes, I know I never actually finished it, even though I put a review up and everything. But I finished out Legends Z8. Look, dude, the game is not good. Like, the game is not good. Now,
Pokemon games.
No,
suck.
it's not that it was not. It's not because it's Pokemon. It's because like there's not a lot to do. Like, even when I finished it out. Because, like, I was, like, almost done. Like, I needed to do, like, 2 more fights, basically, or something. Like, in the ZA shit and then the story stuff or whatever. Like, I finished it out and I was just like, okay. now what? I mean, there's side quests, and there was like an extra couple quests to get some legendary Pokemon, but it was just like, okay, that's it. Like, that game's just not the best when it comes to everything around it, aside from gameplay. I think the only that's the only thing that kept me was like, okay, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it out. Is that the gameplay is really good, and I hope they continue to just use that style of for the battle system and everything, but we'll see. But I actually finished it out now, so it's still like, let me see, let me look at what I put when I made my review. What did I say?
6 or 7.
I try not to do like number score. Yeah. Pokemon Legends ZA is disappointing. That's what I said, and like, it's still a disappointing game.
I give Legends ZA a rank D for disappointment.
Yeah, I think honestly, I probably gave it like a 6. I think I might have said I gave it a 6 in the video or whatever. Cause like, even finishing it out.
But I think I gave it a 6.
No, I don't like to give out numbers, but like I say, like if I were. I don't always do it, but for some games, I'm gonna say it. But like, I think I did say like if I were to give this a number, because like, again, like I'm still comparing it to Digimon Story Time Stranger while I'm playing it, even though I'm like enjoying it enough. I'm just enjoying the battle system, like that's really it. I'm enjoying the battle system, but like, yeah, I really hope the next Pokemon game, Winds and Waves, is just because like I even then went back to Violet. For a little bit, Pokemon Violet, and I had to like start over because I guess you can't actually save your file in the cloud or whatever. So when I moved over from a Switch to a Switch 2, I didn't have a save, so I just had to start over. And
you ever transfer your data over?
Huh?
You ever just transfer that way?
No, I didn't. I even like. I never do stuff like that. I just
technology's hard, JJ. Technology's hard.
I didn't do I don't do stuff like that. Even like when I get new phones, because you know how you could like, oh yeah, you just transfer your shit over. Like I never do that. I just let me sign in and download everything again. That's it. I don't care.
Takes like 5 minutes.
You know what the thing is? Look, the reason I don't care about like doing like system transfer stuff is like, look at how easy. Like if my Xbox Series X goes out and I have to go buy another one, God forbid, fucking pay $650 for a new Xbox Series X, am I gonna have to do a system transfer for all my saves or anything like that? No, I just have to re-download whatever I'm playing, and then like it's all saved in their cloud. Like Xbox makes it so fucking easy. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's a little bit different when it's on a phone, but that's fine.
But the same thing with the Switch. Like, they have their save cloud, but you have to manually like save a lot of stuff and then re-download it. Or you could do
years behind on their
I know, which is why I don't like. Okay, maybe I could have saved it to the cloud or did a system transfer, but I just did not care. I just wanted to sign in, download my games, and that was it. Like even with the Switch too, downloading the games is a weird way to do it. You just don't go to the download section of your purchase history. They have like a little section called game key cards or whatever it is on the menu, and then you have to like say yes, I want to download this game, and then it like activates it. Then you could download the game. It's like a weird thing. It's not hard. It's just like a weird like, why not just like, oh, I'm gonna download the game and that's it. It's like, no, you have to be like, so you want to download this game? Yes, I want to download this game. Okay, cool. We've activated it. Now you're ready to download it. Do you want to download it? Yes, I want to download it. Fuck. Stupid.
You just sound old.
I am old. And as of fucking tomorrow, like, yes, I am officially, I guess, technically, I'm officially a middle-aged man starting tomorrow. So, like.
Dude, you've been middle-aged for a while, the way you've been living your life.
I know. Mm-hmm. You know what? I keep saying, like, all my coworkers are like, dude, you're barely going to be 40. Like, you know, on the 6th or whatever. I'm like, dude, yeah, I may be turning 40 tomorrow, but I've been an old man when I was like since high school. Like literally one of those, like I would see kids walking.
Well, yeah, you've been treating your body like shit.
There's that too. No, but I'm saying like, even like, I'm not kidding. When where we lived in this city this town called Linwood. Fuck. I was in high school when it happened. I was literally one of those, like, I would hear kids walking, like, you know, kids walking by, and I'd look out the window like, they better not be stepping on my grass, motherfucker. I'm an old guy. I've always been an old guy. Like
Wait, you were in high school?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Damn.
When I was in high school. Fuck you, I already know what you're going to say. This was 2000 to 2004.
What was I gonna say?
You were going to say when I was in high school, fucking...
It was during the Great Depression.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, dude. I think I was playing a fucking like N64 or some shit, not giving a fuck. What happened?
But yeah, like I've told friends and coworkers, old is not a number or an age. It's a mindset. It's a mindset, and I've had that for a long time. All right.
Sounds like a mental illness.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound like such a loser.
All right. So let's unless you guys got anything to add, let's go ahead and talk about what happened this past week.
I hate you.
Well, you know. It happens. All right, then.
If I do bad, so I just want to let you know.
All right, then. Let's go ahead and start off actually with some downer news, because, I mean, honestly, I don't think we have a lot to say as well. It's just adding to more of the trend with everything. So, Deus Ex and Tomb Raider developer Eidos Montreal has announced that they're going to be laying off people alongside the departure of their head of studio, David and Fossey, I don't know. So yeah, they're gonna be cutting 124 employees apparently, and just, you know, more layoffs in the gaming company.
Which game were they?
It's Eidos Montreal. They made Deus Ex and the newer Tomb Raider games, I think.
Okay. Were they working on the newer ones too, or no?
That I don't know. You know, I could be wrong, and actually they didn't make those Tomb Raider games, like Rise of the Tomb Raider and all that. Maybe they are actually working on the newer ones right now. Let me see. If I go to Rise of the Tomb Raider. Okay, so no, Crystal Dynamics actually made those ones. So maybe, yeah, they're making the current ones right now, maybe.
Because I was saying, like, I thought Crystal Dynamics did all that stuff.
Yeah. So what, Catalyst is the newest one, right? Wait, Crystal Dynamics is still doing that. Maybe they made the original. Like Psycho Mantis.
No.
Oh, that's why. No, they were the original developers of Tomb Raider. That's what it was.
Eidos Montreal did like the 2013 Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
They used to make them. No, yeah. Crystal Dynamics now works on Tomb Raider, so.
Well, then is Eidos Montreal like the parent company, or are they the support? Oh, they're support.
Yeah, support. But I know they did Deus Ex and everything, so like.
Oh, they did the Guardians of the Galaxy game too. That was good.
That's right. They did do that. They did do that. You're right. Which was a good game. Too bad it didn't.
And they're support developer for the new Fable game and Grounded 2.
Yeah.
Grounded 2.
They're co-developers for that, so.
But yeah, no. So obviously all that shit's not working out. They have some layoffs. So again, just more layoffs in the gaming sphere, in the gaming fucking landscape. I don't know. Like I said, I want to start out with this because, huh?
It's like layoffs, you know, like drink, you know, the drinking game. It's like another season of layoffs, just like.
Well, because what? We talked about layoffs.
Epic
we pretty much
was
last week. I think we talked about layoffs the week before.
I mean, you could just have it as like a standing item, essentially, like.
More layoffs.
Hey, this week we're just gonna talk just like next week. Hey, everybody, we're just gonna talk about layoffs from company X.
Yeah. I mean, it's a sad state we're living in right now with the gaming, with the gaming world. Yeah, I don't know. Best of luck to the people who are laid off. Hopefully, they land on their feet.
But, yeah, hopefully they can make some make their indie game, make their Claire Obscure
Yeah, one game of the year, be OP as shit, dude, and then make the other people like, well, we fucked up. We just got Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Ubisoft's like, why the fuck did we get turned into a verb? It's like,
I don't know. There's something, guys. They're still talking about us. They're still talking about us.
All right.
put it on Assassin's Creed news.
All right. Let's move to the next thing. We talked about it actually last week, right? And you mentioned it with the Epic layoffs. So let's talk about some Fortnite and Epic Games again. There's some rumors. Obviously, nothing was come out officially or whatever. But there's some talk that Disney executives are apparently keen on buying Epic Games. I know that they do have an investment in Epic Games because they use they work with Epic Games like using the Unreal Engine for like CGI stuff, don't they? Like when it comes to like making their movies and TV shows. I think like if like in The Mandalorian, like in the credits, like it's like, oh, the Unreal Engine helped with like the CGI or some shit. Like there's something like that. So I mean,
yeah, and pretty much every big Marvel movie that comes out, Thanos comes in there, Iron Man's in there, Spider-Man's in there.
I think they're doing a Thanos event right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, like maybe that's why, like, if ends up being true that they want to buy Epic Games, like, I mean,
I think right now they released new, like, I think they released Hercules skin, dude. You can get like Hercules, Hades, and the one chick again.
Fuck, I don't remember her name.
The purple chick, yeah, Meredith. No, that's the fucking brave chick.
I don't remember.
I can't remember anyway.
But I mean, like, look, so like, obviously,
the brave chick, her name's Mirda, so get it right, JJ.
So then it might be Meredith then.
Did you say Mirda? Like mierda? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh my god.
But Mirda, because it's not. Because she's
Spanish,
like,
bro. She's fucking Scottish or some shit, right?
Oh my god. Okay, so anyways, like I was saying. All right, so if they end up buying Epic Games, you think that this is them trying to push back into the gaming business as well, like to put out games? Because I mean, they've been like licensing stuff out, but
I don't know. I think it's just Disney's way of probably just trying to get as much money as possible. I mean,
well,
after dropping out of that AI shit, dude.
Yeah. Thank God.
Oh yeah, they did. What is it? It was
Sora AI.
Yeah, Sora, but like, how much money was lost? I forgot.
It was like $1 billion.
I think it was, yeah. I mean, like, but that's, what's funny? Like, they're still, like, these companies are still trying to push hard for AI, and like almost, yeah, not every day, but like every other week, we're now starting to see like, yeah, this AI company is losing a shit ton of money. Like,
I don't know why, dude. Can they just input a fucking goddamn thing for AI? How do we make this work? Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro.
Like how do we make this work out?
Yeah, like seriously, why hasn't anybody thought of that shit, bro? Come on.
Yeah, the AI is just like, buy more RAM.
Like, yes, excellent.
Oh my
While
god.
the Ram's just like just dumping water all over him.
That was a very weird. Like he went like this at first, and then
like this.
There we go. What the hell? That was perfect. And why did the little fry face come up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. That's a little emoji for the Discord that comes up. So like they put that picture. There's like the little sus. He's like his eyes like squinting. Like that's sus.
Yeah, I saw it. Like came up real quick with the thing.
Maybe that's why Devin saw the hand the other last night, because I think I made him put something where I had the hand.
I guess so.
See, you were doing something to fuck with me last week.
Well, that's for everybody,
You do the sus face.
That was funny. That was funny, actually. So yeah, like, I mean, Epic, what? They don't make games anymore. They just do Fortnite. So like, even if they do buy it, like, do you think like maybe they just want to keep the Fortnite money too?
Yeah, but like I don't know, like.
Dude, we're getting Mickey Mouse with a gun, bro. He's fucking.
Or it's just like, I don't know, maybe Disney raises the price on Unreal Engine, people using that, and then they're like, Disney's looking at that, and then like, well, if they own the Unreal Engine, and like you said, they're using it, it won't like, they don't have to like keep paying to use it, like they'll have it, and then they can be licensing it out to other people to, use and making money that way. So that they
Yeah,
could be looking at it like
yeah,
that. Like,
okay, that
hey,
makes sense.
we don't have to pay rent, like, why rent when you can own?
I mean,
Yeah,
that's true.
and then other people using it for like games and other just content.
Yeah.
It's like boom, gotta go
I mean,
to Disney. Shit.
But the thing is, like, honestly, if Disney were to be like, we're gonna buy Epic Games, probably now's the best time to do it because they just had their layoffs. Fortnite, again, like I think they're starting to lose maybe some of the, well, they said it, like they're losing some of their momentum. Even, shutting down some of the games inside of the Fortnite like launcher, whatever you want to call it. But like also like the Unreal Engine's not as popular as it used to be. Like it's been taking a lot of flack recently with like, optimizations and stuff like that. So I mean if a big company wants a big corporation like Disney wants to be like, hey, we want
fat check.
yeah, hey, what's his name? Tim Sweeney, right? Like, how much? All right, fuck it. Yeah, here you go. Boom.
Ubisoft's like, please buy us next. Help us.
We need anything.
Ubisoft getting fucking stray, boo. Pew 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 pew.
Damn.
JJ, you need to get a stray at Ubisoft every second.
I know, right? He needs to somehow. How does this affect Ubisoft? Yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah.
Think about Mario. Hey, remember that cool platform you guys have, Rayman? Yeah, you never fucking use it. Pew pew pew.
Pew pew.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see, but like Disney. I mean, like I said, Disney's been licensing
If I get
out
more
their stuff.
fucking Star Wars shitty for Fortnite, bro, I give two flying fucks, bro.
Well, you don't want more Ray and whatever other awesome
I think he wants
Disney
more.
Star Wars like. That's what I'm saying. You
They're
want
in the
more
game,
like
bro.
that?
They're already in the game, bro. What the fuck you mean?
No, give me like
Just more
give me,
Disney
like,
Star Wars.
obscure guys. Just give me obscure guys. Give me like Greedo. Give me like fucking like
Give me Glup Shitto.
Dude, they had some random. Actually, yeah.
Look up
What's
Glup
the-
Shitto.
what's the guy's
Look up
name,
Glup
like,
Shitto.
No, give me like who's the guy? It's a trap. Like, give me that guy.
Akbar? Admiral
Yeah,
fucking
Akbar.
Akbar? Are you kidding
I
me?
was spaced on the name. Give me that guy. Give me.
Yeah.
Give me. Don't give me Chewbacca. Give me like.
You don't
the
want a third
off-brand
different
Wookiees.
variant of Chewbacca, dude? Like,
No, I want Glup Shitto.
besides, I think I'd rather just have like more clone troopers and shit. That's what I really want.
Rex?
Yeah, like actually that's really cool. Like, 'cause I think I just have a few. I think I have the Imperial Stormtroopers. I have the First Order Stormtroopers. And the red one, I have the Red Imperial Stormtrooper. But I literally missed the day. I was playing that shit, and there was like 2 days I missed playing Fortnite, and it was the 2 days that had the fucking clone troopers.
What was the name of the character that Gwendolyn Christie played? The silver First Order Trooper?
Oh, Captain Phasma?
There you go, Captain Phasma.
Yeah, she's already in the game.
Well, yeah,
Already,
I figured. I figured. Of course.
she was a boss too. She was a boss. She had a killer, and she had a really good fucking. I think she had a decent blaster. So, but you get like Darth Maul. I think I have evil Jar Jar Binks, bro. Sith Jar Jar
Dude,
Binks.
Darth Maul series comes out tomorrow.
I thought it was already out. Comes out tomorrow?
Pretty sure it's 2 episodes tomorrow. Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's because I'm looking forward to anything Star Wars related that Disney has
Darth
been
Maul
putting out.
it's been pretty hyped up. Like, there's already rumors for season 2.
That'll suck if that show is good because like I just have I have no desire to watch anything Star Wars related that Disney's been
I'm hyped
like
for Darth Maul right now. I'm
like-
hyped for it.
Hey, you know what? I'm happy for you.
Clone War shows because they just look weird to me.
I don't know, man.
I heard
Again,
they're really good,
Peak?
though.
You don't like Peak, JJ? You don't like Peak?
I don't like that French slop game, dude. I don't know.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm just
Wars.
anything Star Wars related, anything Star Wars now that Disney has been releasing. I'm just not excited, dude. They've pretty much killed whatever excitement I had for Star Wars with so much crap that they've been putting out, specifically
So,
like the Disney Plus
watch
shows.
Darth Maul if it's good.
You don't like the Andor
Well,
one?
supposedly the Andor show is good, and I have no desire to watch it.
Both seasons are amazing as fuck.
Yeah, I have
Crazy.
no desire. I have no desire to watch it, which sucks because I really, really loved Rogue One. Like that was a good movie.
If you like Rogue One, you like the show.
Yeah,
Make
and
it
but
bullshit not to watch it.
because I don't want to pay for Disney Plus. I just don't want to pay for Disney Plus for one show.
You have two. You got Darth Maul.
Again, anything Star Wars like cool. There's a good Andor show. There's possibly a good Darth Maul show.
You could go, stream from.
Oh my god. I don't know. Disney killed Star Wars for me. Sorry. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about the next thing. All right. This one. This one's a pretty exciting thing. So, Shinji Mikami's new studio, Unbound, they've been acquired by Shift Up, the makers for the Stellar Blade.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and obviously,
Gooner.
I know, fucking. He's like, yeah, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. So yeah, they're obviously creating a new game that Shift Up is going to be publishing. And, you know, hey, it's Shinji Mikami, man. Like, the guy created fucking Resident Evil. You know, he created a lot, actually. A lot for Capcom, obviously, but I could have swore that I heard about this. We maybe even have talked about it before, that he had made a new studio, but obviously now the news is they're being purchased by Shift Up, which to me is pretty cool because, like, I mean, we've been seeing this like more rise of like Eastern developers and publishers and everything, you know, with their, you know, releasing games that are, what's the word, like that just seem to obviously they're making more money and they're selling more and all this stuff. I mean, Shift Up made Stellar Blade, which was like a huge hit, and
I was looking to see what else they made, and like outside of Stellar Blade, like they released 2 or 3
like gotcha
Android
games or something.
games.
I think
like
they made
mobile
gotcha games or some shit like that. Yeah, which
Goddess of Victory, Nike, Relania,
I think it's actually for that it's pronounced Nike.
I was thinking it was like the Greek god Nike.
Yeah,
like
but I think they pronounce it for the game.
Destiny's Child. Like, I don't know. Like, how did they even get that through with, like, I guess it's Destiny's Child for, like, the Beyonce group.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got Project Spirits, some other game, and then the Stellar Blade sequel and working, so. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I mean, obviously, like, they, you know, they had that huge success with Stellar Blade that just kind of came out of nowhere. That to the point, like, they said that they're making a second one, but it's not going to be exclusive to PlayStation. Like, they want to release it on more platforms, they said. So, like, they clearly see, like, oh, we got something here, and they have the money now that they're expanding. So yeah, they buy the studio by Shinji Mikami. I think this is like his second studio he made. I'm pretty sure he did Platinum Games, right? Like, I could swear, like, let me look it up. I swear he was maybe he was just ahead. Yeah, he founded Platinum Games in 2006. You know, so, like, you know the style of games he likes to make. Like, I mean, he did
founding studios, man. He's got an addiction.
You know, actually, I want to say, yeah. Tango Gameworks. He also founded Tango Gameworks. So, you know, The Evil Within.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then just make 2 games and dip, right?
Well, yeah, Evil Within 2 kind of like didn't do well. Even though it was a good game, it just didn't sell well.
Yeah. I know he did Evil Within 1. Maybe he didn't do Evil Within 2. I don't know if he did Ghostwire Tokyo and Hi-Fi Rush. That could have been... I'm pretty sure he didn't do Hi-Fi Rush. That was someone else. So maybe Ghostwire Tokyo was him. No, it wasn't. So...
Yeah, he just found these
Oh, yeah.
studios.
He didn't do Evil Within 2. He just did Evil Within 1. So, yeah, he founded the studio.
And then
You know what?
movies.
That's probably true because, like, when I'm looking through for Platinum Games, like, he did, what do you call it? He did Vanquish, but he didn't seem to do any other games for them.
He didn't do Bayonetta.
No, that was Kamiya, Hideki Kamiya.
So what does the person do besides Resident Evil? So I feel like it's open studios and it's...
Yeah, he just does one game. He founds the studio, does the first game.
Well, no, he
and
did
he's
like
"All
Dino
right,
Crisis. He did Dino Crisis. I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 4 is him. And I think he did the first one. I'm looking through.
Pornhub.
Yeah, he did Resident Evil 4, but he also did the first Resident Evil. Yeah, that's what it seems like he likes to do is just make studios and then. Wait, but that's...
He's like, all right, you guys are in a good spot, right? See you.
So now, yeah, he has Unbound. He's making a
He's
game.
gonna leave another studio.
He's probably doing that first game. They'll be successful, make some more games, and he's like, all right, cool, I'm out. See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking through his history. I'm like, Jesus. I thought Devil May Cry was him, but I guess I'm wrong. I could have swore the first Devil May Cry game was him.
Shocker, you were wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong. It happens. Oh, it's Hideki of course it was Kamiya. I don't know why I thought. Whatever. He did a lot of good stuff. He's done some good games. I don't know. So yeah, we should be seeing that at some point. New game by...
You know who hasn't done any good games in a while? Ubisoft.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Good one's a good one. That's good.
Like that. Yeah, I like that one. I liked it a lot. Oh my god. I mean, Devin said he wanted to try and like
We gotta insult Ubisoft every segment.
fuck. All right. Let's talk about... You know what? Speaking of Resident Evil, let's talk about the Resident Evil movie from Zach Cregger himself. I forgot. What was that latest movie he came out with?
Weapons?
Is that him? That was him, right? Yeah, Weapons. I know he did that Barbarian movie, which is a pretty good movie. It's a weird movie, but it's pretty good.
Weapons got good reviews too.
Yeah, Weapons.
I like the movie.
So,
It was, you say also, it was weird movie.
yeah, it was weird. So, obviously he's now doing a, this is going to be the third, like, rebooted, or not third, but third, like, new, it's the second reboot or whatever of the fucking Resident Evil shit.
They did the show in the 2 movies, right? No.
Well, they did a movie called Welcome to Raccoon City, right?
Yeah, that combined like 2 different fucking games, 2 and 3.
And yeah, we'll just say it wasn't
like
received well.
30 or 40. I only watched like 30, 40 minutes of it. It felt like it was like a YouTuber was making it.
Was it better or worse than Silent Hill? The new Silent Hill you saw?
It was probably not worse than Silent Hill, dude. At least this Resident Evil wouldn't have put a fucking gun in my mouth.
Fuck. All right, so speaking of,
Literally as bad as playing a Ubisoft game as today.
so recently he was talking about the movie, saying that he's not going to feature any characters from the games, but he has said that the movie will be obedient to the lore. So, I mean, I like that.
You fuck with it, right? You fuck
Yeah.
with it? Yeah,
Like,
I fuck with it too.
Because the thing is, like, look, I love those Resident Evil movies that Paul W. Sands... Yeah, the Mia Jovovich movies. I love them. but they're not good Resident Evil movies. They're good popcorn action movie. Actually, the first one's pretty good. Like in a like horror, like these this people stuck in a compound and they gotta survive and this and that. And actually, the second one is pretty good if you're like looking at it as an adaptation of like the second game or whatever. After that, they just were like, the third one's like Mad Max setting and all this stuff. They just didn't care. They were just like, and you know what? I didn't even notice it, but I always had it as a thought in my head. I just didn't know how to put it into words. I was watching a video that someone made about those movies. Like, they basically rebooted their lore every movie. And I'm like, holy shit, they did. Like, every movie, they were just like, hey, yeah, you know how the last one ended? And we were going to do this? Yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore. It's a completely different new thing. Like, it was awesome. I love those movies. They're dumb as fuck. But they're not Resident Evil movies. So if he's like, no, we're going to make a Resident Evil movie set in a completely different setting, not setting, but like a completely different whatever, because all new characters, I'm completely fine with that, because then he could do what he wants to do and make the movie he wants to make and hopefully make it good. But, I mean, I also don't have like a lot of doubt because he's pretty good at what he does. I mean, again, I enjoyed the Barbarian movie. The Weapons movie has obviously been well received and it's good and everything. Like, who'd have thought? Like, because isn't he from The Whitest Kids You Know or something? That's the guy from The Whitest Kids You Know, right?
I don't know.
Ah, well. I could have swore. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, you could have, but I don't know.
I would have thought I was the Whitest Kid You Know.
I would have thought. Okay, yeah, he was from that comedy group, The Whitest Kids You Know. I honestly thought that like Devin would have known that because like that's like, come on, The Whitest Kids You Know. That's Devin.
Hey, I'm the whitest kid you know.
Oh my god.
What?
You know what's so funny though? That like, actually, no, but what's funny is that like a lot of people who came from comedy have started to do a lot of like horror or horror adjacent stuff, like Zach Cregger.
Well, yeah, and then you had Jordan
Peele. There was a
lot of people say comedy is like the hardest thing to do, so like it's yeah. That doesn't shock me that like
because the horror is just mostly just sound. In movies, it's just the suspense and the music and everything. If you just turn off the fucking sound on horror movies, it's fucking not scary.
There's another director too that he came from like comedy.
I know, I'm trying to remember that other too. I remember there's another.
There's like a third one that's like that. I'm like, oh shit, he did comedy stuff. Now he just is doing horror stuff. But you know what's the funny thing? Actually, Zach Cregger, his first movie that he like directed was I think it's called like Miss March or some shit like that. It's not a good movie. Not a good movie at all. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very hopeful. So, bring it on.
Are you?
Well, come on. Like I said, again,
it should be good. I mean, this kind of like I feel like this talking point kind of leads into like the Mass Effect talking point from later, or that we'll talk not like in a little bit maybe. Maybe we'll talk about it.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Fuck it. We'll talk about it right now. So, all right, we'll just put this in the discussion because it is relevant. Fuck. I guess it's the new head of TV, right? Yeah, for Amazon. Amazon's new head of TV has requested that the Mass Effect series be rewritten to appeal. Fuck. I don't even want to finish this fucking. To appeal to non-gamers.
Yeah, and then this is the part where it's like, so that's going to be like how like Resident Evil, he's like, I'm going to keep it lore accurate. Does that mean the Mass Effect game, which is heavy in lore, is going to remain lore accurate, or is it going to be, changed? And I don't know, if the new Amazon guy is doing this for Mass Effect, who's to say he's not going to go in there and do the same for God of War? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
So yeah, that's why like it's a breath of fresh air that we have someone who's like, I want to make this obedient to the lore of the games. And when you have, we have like, there's the Amazon God of War show where you have the guy coming out saying like I've never played the games, and just he's just gonna that's it, or like the Mass Effect show like make it appeal to non gamers. Like what does that mean? Does that mean like it doesn't matter what happened in the games and the lore of the games? Just make sure that non gamers will like it. Like non gamers can like stuff that is obedient to the fucking like quote unquote obedient to the
Even
lore of
the
the
first
games.
couple seasons of The Witcher, like that was obedient to the lore and I mean, for the most part. Like, I mean, we'll see how well the Resident Evil game. Like you can say it's obedient to the lore, but the first couple seasons of The Witcher were pretty lore accurate. I mean, because Henry Cavill that's when he was like,
Well,
trying to keep things on the rails. But that widely appealed. Like, I talk to people and I'm like, "Did you ever play the games?" They're like, "No," or they're like, I didn't even know it was a video game."
yeah,
So it's just like you can have appeal, like I don't know, like I've never read the Game of Thrones books. I've watched the show. Like, you don't have to like I don't know. Like, what if they were just like, oh, we need to rewrite this to appeal more to like the
yeah,
book readers? It's just like, okay, but what about the people that don't even give a fuck about the medium that it's in? Like it's like I appreciate that it's there, but I don't need to consume it in every medium possible. Like, I'll still watch the show or watch the movie. I'll figure it out.
yeah. Look, I'm not saying that like everything that comes out has to be like has to be completely lore accurate for it to be good. Because like we've seen stuff that clearly like uses some of the stuff more as like like oh Easter eggy like or hype moments or whatever. And yes, they'll use lore of stuff like the Sonic movies. Those movies are awesome. Are they completely lore accurate? Obviously not. Like there's some stuff from the games that they use, like the Shadow story, the Shadow the Hedgehog story they use, and everything. But like, yeah. But when you're like you said, like the Mass Effect stuff, like that's probably something you might want to look more at the lore of you know what is
Well, and look
going
about
on
how
and everything.
when you might want to appeal to the like, I would feel like gamers would be like the like one of their main audiences, and like look how well I don't know Mass Effect 3 turned out when like it didn't really like I know it wasn't like lore specific, but I don't know. Look at how that game ended and
I
how
think that was more
pissed
of
off.
a because like the way it ends, it's like
But
everyone
still, look
expected like a
about how
nicely wrapped up like ending, and it kind of wasn't.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. There's already like kind of not great feelings about Mass Effect. I mean, you have Mass Effect Andromeda that was dog shit.
Yeah, that's
So
that. You
like
know what? That's
now
the thing too. Yeah,
you're like on three losses on like I know this hasn't become a loss yet, but it's like you have Mass Effect 3 ending that you had a retcon with DLC, and then you had
Mass
Mass
Effect
Effect
Andromeda.
Andromeda, and then now you're like doing a TV show that might not be appealing to like the hardcore Mass Effect fans, which not like you have to like bend over backwards and do whatever they want, but like it should probably be, you know,
Yeah,
feel like Mass Effect and not feel like, oh, this is Mass Effect in name only. But what do I know?
I don't know. I'm just more like
None of
because again, on one end you have someone who's like, no, I'm gonna respect the games. In whatever words he's saying, like I'm gonna respect the games. Then on the other end, you have like it's coming from an executive or executives. They're like, who fucking cares about the games? Make sure that people want to watch it, and it's even non-gamers who want to watch it. Make sure that they want to watch it. Like the thing, but the thing is to me, like it's like, oh, make sure it appeals to non-gamers. Like, yeah, like you said, it's gonna appeal to non-gamers regardless, as long as it's good. And if you make sure that you're true to what the lore of the game is, like you're gonna bring in the people who obviously love that franchise, and then you make it good, and then that brings in like it's like the
Like,
Sonic.
like yeah, like I don't know, if you see some like spaceship battles like in a trailer and you see like, blasters and stuff, people aren't going to be like, "Oh man, I don't understand what's going on there. Like a weird race of people. Like I've never seen that, i.e. like Star Wars, you know. Like I don't know what's going on. Like people are gonna be interested if it looks cool, like from a trailer. They're like, oh my God, I want to learn more about these characters. Like it looks cool, these space battles they're having. Like people are gonna see that and be like, they're not gonna be like, oh wow, I don't know the video game, so I'm not gonna watch that.
Because the thing is too, like, obviously we've seen when it's like we're talking about like shows that haven't come out yet, but like if we look at shows that have come out or movies that just were like, well, we're gonna do our own thing and use some of the stuff or make like some drastic changes, like it always not always fails, but like they fail or they can start off strong maybe and then just fucking drop. Like obviously the Halo show is probably the biggest one of the recent in recent memory that like yeah, they didn't obviously care about the lore of the games and that show failed. Like we're seeing it now with like major changes happening to Last of Us and doing different things that were in the games that they're not doing for the show. And
The Witcher,
yeah,
like
The Witcher,
as
like
it went on, got more and more away from the lore. Henry Cavill leaves because he doesn't like that, and then it gets canceled and everyone hates it, and it's a shitty series now because of that.
yeah, like I don't know. I think for certain things it can work where it's like they won't really follow certain stuff from the or like story stuff from the from like a franchise, the video game franchise, but like when it's something where it has like a quote unquote like cohesive timeline, you kind of have to just follow it. You just have to, like a Halo, like a Last of Us, a God of War, Resident Evil, Mass Effect. All these things have like a timeline where it's just this is how it goes. But like, the Mario movie, that doesn't have like a timeline. It's all over the place. You could do what you want as long as there's like, oh, let's just bring in characters that are popular. But like maybe like the Legend of Zelda, you kind of have to. I don't know. Yeah, when there's like a cohesive story through however many games or whatever it is, like to not follow through with like using that and just like, well, we'll use some of the stuff, but we're gonna do our own thing.
Yeah,
Just
that's it goes back to my whole point. Then make your own IP. Like if you're just trying, then it's like you're just trying to use the name recognition of Mass Effect to bring in the gamers for extra audience views. But it's like you could just make a fucking sci-fi thing if you're wanting to use your own lore, and like I don't know, generally gamers are gonna gravitate towards more like the nerd culture. Like I include my, it's like you're gonna see that and you'll be like, oh, like a space odyssey sci-fi thing. It's like I'm gonna go watch that. So it's like
yeah.
you don't need to steal the name. If you're gonna use the name of a IP, you need to stay true to that IP. But whatever.
Or if you're gonna do your own thing, like I think Cregger is doing the smart thing where he's like, it's gonna be obedient to the lore of the games, but it's not using any of the characters. Like he's like, I'm gonna do my own thing still. Don't worry, it's still obviously, true to the games and everything, but like we're not gonna use Leon, Chris, Claire, anyone. So like see, like that makes more sense because then you can do your own story where because obviously if you make all new characters, you could do whatever you want. Just make sure that whatever's surrounding it is like, oh yeah, but that makes sense because of that's what was happening at this time or whatever. At this point in the games and stuff like that. So
I think we were talking about before. That's literally like the thing with fucking Andor. Just make characters as long as it kind of fits within that timeline.
Yeah.
Because like essentially, they don't exist in the fucking original trilogy, so
Yeah.
you can just bullshit your way to that.
You know who made a shitty fucking movie by game? Assassin's Creed, shitty Ubisoft adaptation of a movie. Boom, roasted.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm glad they don't make another one.
Michael Fassbender, you did not do a good job. But you probably didn't have a good script, so not really your fault.
You know what? Actually, let's go ahead because I mentioned it. I guess this will be like our little entertainment section. Let's talk about the Mario movie because both of you guys have seen it.
Nah, I'm seeing it on Tuesday.
Yeah, so am I. I actually just bought tickets to go see it this Tuesday. So
The cheap day.
yeah, exactly. They were like, it was like $7 for the ticket. Where I was like, yeah, okay. But over this their opening weekend, even though it was
AJ,
last.
you get the Yoshisi.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I gotta turn off. Oh, I gotta fix the fucking camera thing.
your shit is not coming out.
Yeah, this fucking goddamn.
Put the hand behind it. Do like what the streamers do, and then give it like the taps.
Oh, like that, right?
Yeah, and then do the taps on it. You gotta do like the fingernail.
Oh,
tap.
the ASMR shit. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I gotta fucking zoom. Where is it? Where's God, fucking Christ, bro? Not there. You go. Hey,
Oh no.
It's legit.
there you go. The hand. There you go. Yeah, he's still sealed. It was crazy that there was still like a whole bunch of them. Like when I got there, really got there like 30 minutes before the showing, and there's like 6 of them just lined up. I'm like,
You didn't
okay.
you didn't buy us one each?
He's
Nah,
like, fuck no.
poor.
So, just quick thoughts, real quick. Did you enjoy the movie?
Yeah, I enjoyed the movie very much. So I was excited to see this.
Are the
perfect-
because I've heard there's like 2 end credit scenes. Are they worth staying
Yeah.
for? Or...
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
the very last one is yes. So you're gonna
Okay.
see the second one anyway.
Okay.
But actually, well, they're both good. Like you can kind of see it ties up to other stuff. But
Okay.
the one that's like kind of the crazy one is the ending after the ending credits.
Because like the first, I rewatched the first one over this weekend because I was like, hey, you know, let's watch the first one before we go see the second one, so we remember what happens. It's like obviously the second end credit, like you get the Peaches song is the first one, but then the second end credit song is the Yoshi egg hatching. So, all right, cool. I'll make sure to stay and watch them.
Yeah,
So will I
you
then.
literally have to be like with your eye like looking everywhere for the fucking reference on that shit, bro.
All right, so cool. You enjoyed it. Hopefully, I enjoy it. Hopefully, Devin enjoys it as well. But yeah.
If you're a gamer, you're like it.
So during its quote unquote again opening weekend, because it came out it was last Wednesday or Thursday or whatever.
Yeah.
Its global box office, the movie's earned $372 million.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna make another billion.
It's gonna
like
make a
the
billion.
first
Oh yeah,
a billy.
it's making $1 billion. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. They need to like. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Illumination isn't like hiring more people to like. I don't know. Have Mario's like Mario themed character movies like every fucking year because it's like. If you had a Donkey Kong movie coming out next year, if you had a Luigi's Mansion movie coming out the next year, and then you had like another Mario movie, you'd be making $3 billion in the next 3 years. Like,
I mean,
why aren't you just like making these movies?
I mean, like, don't spoil it. I guess like I don't want to really spoil anything this week. Maybe next week once we've all seen it, we can talk about it. But like, my assumption is that like because they have Fox McCloud in the movie, and I heard his role is kind of small. They are setting up for like a Smash Brothers universe, right? So I mean, maybe
there's quotes out there where they're saying that's not going to happen.
I don't know. Just because they're saying it's not going to happen doesn't mean that
they say like oh Fox players are gonna be disappointed or something.
So
like 2 days later, fucking by the way, here's Fox. Okay.
Yeah. So like I don't know. I'm not gonna take their word. They're like, yeah, no, we're not doing that because
movie.
Look, I'm not gonna take their word that they're not gonna do some Smash Brothers universe because like that. No, that's like them saying like, do we want money? No, we don't want money. Like no.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like I don't know why they're not having like all these spin-off movies like lined up.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, billion.
But so we know they're doing a Donkey Kong movie, right?
Yeah.
And like, there's gonna be the Zelda movie, which I mean isn't them, but like, Nintendo's obviously got like, Nintendo's gonna be like, hey,
they're making
we
money.
want this, and maybe they look at it more like, well, yeah, we have a live action Zelda movie, but we kind of want more animated stuff because that's where the best way to get our movies done is through animation. So yeah, I know like we had like that quote, right? Charlie Day was saying like, "What's name should play Wario?" Right?
Hell yeah. Danny DeVito, baby.
Danny DeVito. But like he said, he didn't like say there was gonna be one or a possibility. Didn't he say like he would like to voice Luigi in a Luigi's Mansion movie? Like so,
Yeah,
like
he said he wanted to.
yeah,
Luigi's Mansion
like
movie.
I could totally see them being like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, make a Luigi's Mansion movie, and then like there's gonna like I would bet my life earnings that at some point we'll have a Kirby movie, we'll have a fucking.
We would have to have a Kirby movie.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I said multiple times, you need a Kirby movie for Smash.
yeah.
You can't have you agree with that.
But we're gonna have a Kirby movie. We're gonna have a Star Fox movie.
Yeah, that's pretty easy takes, but yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I think we're gonna have some kind of Metroid something, like because they're gonna want us. Okay, there you go. See, and thank you for spoiling, but
I didn't. No,
But-
there's already another character I didn't know until like after the movie. Like somebody, on Facebook posted a clip or something. It was like early in the movie, so you have to you have to really pay the fuck attention because it's like a fucking second when you see it. But I was surprised they had that character. But super excited. I can't wait.
Waluigi?
You're a funny man. No. But yeah, it's cool. I can't wait. Like I think
Hey, shut your damn dog up, Everett.
I really wish I could.
That Glenn Powell was pretty good as Fox.
I heard Donald Glover to Yoshi is good too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's crazy.
Dude, I think we'll get a Yoshi movie at some point. Like I just think that we're
Yoshi Island movie?
like a Yoshi's Island, maybe not Yoshi's Island, but like or maybe. I mean, like
Yoshi's Epstein Island?
huh? What? No.
What?
Say
Anyways.
Mario, dude? You don't say Mario?
Anyways, like I'm saying, you're saying like, why don't they have this lineup? Like I damn
Baby
well
Mario.
like I
Yeah.
fully believe that they already are setting like, and they're already making plans for like we're gonna have this, and
I want to know that they have a roadmap, like official, like
Oh yeah, to see like Marvel and all that.
I don't know. See, that's the thing. Look. I get where you're coming from, but to me, that's you're playing with fire.
fuck that.
Like, cause yeah, like he, JJ mentioned it. Like, we have the MCU roadmap, and like, when have they fully like adhered to that fucking roadmap? Like, we have all this coming up.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like DC does the same thing, and like you never get like everything you want like out of there. But like, I don't know, just to know that even if they just said we have 6 unannounced, like if they just, I don't even need them to tell me, but be like, hey, for the next 6 years, we're gonna release a Mario universe movie. So it's not gonna be, it may not be Mario, could be another character and title, but for the next 6 years in a row, we are gonna have a Mario movie. Because like these 3 years in between, like from a fucking corporation standpoint, I don't know how they're not wanting to be like, these literally print money. I mean, kids are wanting to see these. You tap in the nostalgia of us parents. Like, I know I'm going to take like my daughter to it, and like, but is it for her? Or is it for me? Like,
Yeah.
like this is my nostalgia. Like I grew up on Mario and like these games. Like, you need to tap into it. Like from a corporate greed standpoint, like just be like, we need to have these movies in production. I mean, it's the same. Like the MCU, like did it for so long. Like I don't lose your momentum. I mean, because eventually, I don't know. Like you, like I don't know. You're still gonna get the like us that are gonna go get it. But,
I mean, look,
gonna,
you're saying don't lose their momentum, but like you said, this 3 years between the movies, and this movie came out, it's already made almost 400 million globally. Like it's well on its way to making $1 billion. I don't think that's.
Imagine if you could make if you made $1 billion last year and $1 billion the year before, and then imagine if you make another $1 billion next year.
So, I mean, this is the second movie in what I assume is that at some point they're gonna have a Smash Brothers universe. Like when?
Let's say like we have a third movie. What? 20,
yeah, and then
fucking 29.
will JJ you have to have a Kirby standalone movie? You have to have.
Like, we have to have a like I think, but
You have
obviously
to.
we're gonna have a
Do you
Fox,
want a Samus
Donkey
one?
Kong.
I feel like you need like a lot of the characters from
Oh,
the
the
original.
N64, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Like if you're gonna make a Smash, so you're gonna have like the Star Fox, and if you're taking 3 years in between these, it's kind of like how like imagine like if they were like, oh, we're gonna release like we have to release 3 Iron Man movies before we do like the Avengers team up, and we also have to do all these other ones, and we're gonna like space them out by 3 years instead of releasing them like we have 2 MCU movies this year, two, so that way you get to. I know Iron Man 3 was like after like, but you know what I mean. Like they were releasing a bunch of movies each year before they got to the Avengers. They weren't like, oh, we're gonna release one movie, wait 3 years, release another one. We would have just barely gotten to the very first event like Avengers if that was the like release schedule.
hmm
If they were just doing one MCU movie every 3 years,
Which
we would
been,
not be anywhere close to
well,
where we're
okay,
at right now.
but again, what is like you're saying that you just want like more confirmation. Like I fully believe because again,
we want more.
we know that
Oh,
they're making a Donkey Kong movie. And we know they're making a Zelda movie. Yes, that's live action. But like they're already doing multiple Nintendo movies. At some point they probably are like
But yeah, when is the Donkey Kong movie coming out? Is it coming out next year? Is it coming out the following year? Or is it coming
And
I
it
out?
felt, I
probably
felt like
is.
we got the. I thought we got like the Donkey Kong confirmation, like literally, like, a little like what, almost a year after the first one came out.
Yeah, so it's probably coming out next
Like,
year.
But yeah, but then I need like they need. But that's what I'm saying. Like say like, hey, we have a roadmap for we're releasing 6 movies in the
Eh,
next 6 years.
I don't need a roadmap. I already know that at some point we're probably going to get like 2 or 3 Nintendo movies a year because they're going to make money, and then especially
that's what they were saying.
if you
Like,
do
they
the
need to make
Super
it.
Smash Brothers universe and you just keep making movies in that Smash Brothers, universe, MCU style shit or whatever, like we're going to get that. Like I have no doubt in my mind that at some point we're getting like maybe not 3, maybe 2 movies a year where it's like, oh, here's another Mario movie, here's another Donkey Kong movie, here's another Kirby movie, here's another Star Fox, Metroid.
Yeah, Illumination does other stuff, so like I have
Yeah,
doubts.
like the next fucking Minions is coming out this summer. It's
Yep.
like so.
I don't know. Again, maybe not. Maybe Illumination doesn't do everything. Maybe they get other companies to do stuff. Like it's all owned by Nintendo, so they just
Unless they
need.
signed an exclusivity contract with Illumination.
So I don't know. Like again, especially with the
Pin this
success,
podcast for when you're wrong.
but especially with the success of the first movie and what looks like going to be the major success of this movie, like I just don't see. I don't see them not going the MCU route and yeah, like
Well, that's what we agreed on. Like both, I think, for a few weeks now. Like yeah, it will be like this. We'll have to just build it up. The moment we see Kirby, it's gonna be coming closer.
yeah. I mean, the only thing maybe is if maybe I'll slow down my thoughts and like okay they'll do that. Maybe I'll think differently if the Zelda movie comes out and maybe that bombs, and then Nintendo's like, maybe we won't do a cinematic universe if
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Zelda movie bombs.
I have way less faith in Zelda being good because, like, I don't know, it is live action, so like, you're not gonna get as many like families with like young kids going to the movies. So I think that has way more potential to like be a bomb. But then they could just look at it and be like, okay, we're just gonna do fucking animated shit.
Animated.
from now on.
And especially, everybody loves Mario. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that people don't like Zelda, but like it's Mario.
It's Mario. All right. Real quick, let's talk about this thing because this is just funny. I don't know. Did you guys see this? So McDonald's is introducing a brand new pro game menu and an Archie device that will keep you from going AFK while you're eating.
It's like, where is it? It's only in like.
But it's only in Turkey.
Yeah, I was like Saudi Arabia, but I was like, I don't think that's right.
So it's this little like you know the little arch thing. I'll put a picture up on the podcast. Um, it's just to go over like your thumbsticks to make you keep moving around. It's the McDonald's logo, but that you can like hang from your thumbstick. It looks stupid as fuck. I love it. Um, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like instead of using like rubber bands, like you or like angling your thumbsticks. But yeah, I don't know why it's only available in fucking Turkey. It's weird.
Maybe it's just I don't I don't even know why. Yeah, that's a weird like market to be like, yeah, we'll just do it here, because I mean, if anything, wouldn't you want to go to maybe like Japan or something at first?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
The Turkish are the biggest gamers here, though.
oh god,
Does it fit on PS4 controllers?
Oh, that's
I don't know. It's just something I wanted to bring up because I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's a silly little story.
And sometimes
Because
we
you
need
think
that.
of it like an April Fool's thing, like it's just weird.
Yeah, right.
It's April 2nd. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is weird.
McDonald's just missed the BART.
I mean, honestly, April 6th is the only April Fool's Day that I truly believe in. Fuck you guys. All right. Let's talk about next gen consoles for a minute. Let's go with this first thing. So, analysts, huh?
You said for a minute, so how about we talked about it for 2 minutes?
Yeah. So analysts are talking about like next gen consoles and the pricing, and they believe them to be that because gaming is becoming more of a luxury expenditure, the consoles might almost cost like $1,000. That's what they believe. That's what they're
Yeah, that's
saying.
what we thought too. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
we were
I don't
saying
know,
that last week.
like, we were saying that even last week, and then like before, we were like, yeah, like when these prices initially when it for Xbox Series, we're like, yeah, these things are gonna be expensive. They're gonna be like $1,000.
Yeah, and like again, I was saying it last week. They cost that much. Like I don't know if I'm willing to buy a console anymore. Like it's just that's a lot of fucking money. I know that like yeah, especially like an Xbox is gonna get a lot of use. But man, that's just like what are we doing here at this point? If that becomes a reality. I don't know, man. Yeah. That's it's too much, man.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing is, I mean, the Xbox is gonna be a glorified PC. I mean, not I mean, it is gonna be a PC. It's just gonna be a pre-built PC with the Xbox branding on it. I mean, because you're gonna be able to access Steam, you're gonna be able to, access your Xbox library. It's just gonna have a very streamlined UI.
Wow.
So I mean, like, if you want to, it's basically like, hey, do you want to buy a pre-built PC at Costco, or do you want to buy the pre-built PC at Costco that's got the Xbox logo on it?
Basically, that's what it's looking like. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. But yeah, like, so I mean, there's rumors going around. There's the hardware leaker Kepler L2. He's leaked some stuff that has come like yeah, it did end up being true. He's been leaking claims that the PlayStation 6 is gonna launch holiday of next year. It's supposedly it'll come with a 1 TB SSD, but no disk drive to keep the costs down. So, I mean, if that ends up being a thing, maybe the PlayStation 6 won't be as expensive. Because I'm assuming, I don't think they've said anything, but I'm assuming like the next Xbox is gonna have a disk drive.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know, man.
Or maybe
How
not,
we got
yeah.
These fucking companies are trying to make us go digital, bro, for everything.
They have been,
Right.
yeah, they've Yeah, they've really been.
Not just games, everything else too.
So I mean, like,
We're cooked. Fucking cooked.
yeah, I know. Like, honestly, I think there's no bones about it. Like, it's just we're fucked when it comes to this, to like consoles, because it's just.
We just gotta get our bags up.
Oh, then once the podcast pops out, they would be good, bro.
I mean, yeah. Once this podcast like starts making the YouTube millions, like nothing, yeah, whatever. We'll buy like all the consoles and maybe 2 of each. Like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll just get one sent to us. Microsoft will just send us each one, right?
That's true.
Yeah, dude.
You know, we're gonna get consoles sent to us because we're gonna be like reviewing them and stuff. So like, yeah, we're gonna get review consoles.
They're gonna send us like dev kit ones just cause.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Man, yeah, I'm just. When it comes to like how expensive gaming is getting, I'm just. I hate it, man. Like, I hate it here.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. You won't be around much longer to have to pay these high prices.
Oh my god!
But
All right.
You can still stick with Destiny, bro. It's just gonna be there, fortunately.
Dude, you guys gotta watch that fucking reel that I just sent about fucking Destiny.
Oh no, it's
I saw that
Destiny's. They got to do something drastic.
Hello Kitty has a higher player count than fucking Destiny.
Yeah, no. Bungie needs to do something to save that game, but I don't think they're going to. I think.
Yeah,
You
they're
know what it's
at
called?
Marathon right now. They're partying at
You know what it's
Marathon.
called?
I mean, that probably would help if they made a Destiny 3. But
And then they make Destiny 3, and then they make this like story campaign for it, and then they make a new story campaign, and they're just like, you know what, you can never play the original story campaign ever again.
Is that after they steal it from another person's like story that they worked on, right?
Yeah.
From a book.
fuck.
But then like you buy that expansion, and then you buy another new expansion, and that expansion that you bought becomes obsolete, and you can't access that DLC you paid for either.
Yeah, because the way the DLC was, like, it's gone. Like, whoever the characters are just dead in the story or whatever, so you can't ever do it again.
And Peter Dinklage comes back.
Yeah. You know what? I actually like Dinklebot. Like, what's his name? Nolan? It's Nolan North, I think, right? Him voicing it. He's good as the ghost. But I love Peter Dinklage as the ghost. I understand why they couldn't keep doing it.
Freaking out about it. I was like,
He sounded like a robot. Cool. You know, like,
Dude,
okay.
yeah, well, people were like, he sounded like a robot. But, like, people thought, like, he didn't put, like, any emotion into his... Like, me and my brother always reference this specific scene. It's when you first, like, start fighting the Hive faction. When they re-recorded the lines in the first game with Nolan North, like, you could replay that mission. I'm not even kidding. Like, Nolan North just goes, "We've woken the Hive." Like, it sounds so like he put no effort into it. Whereas fucking Peter Dinklage actually sounds like he's like, "We've woken the Hive." Like, he actually sounds like there's like, "Oh no, fuck, we got to get the fuck out of here." Like, it's just so like.
I think Nolan North realized too. It's like, oh, it's just Destiny. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, look, again, I understand why they had to replace Dinklage. Like, you can't keep paying him to, you know, he probably costs a lot more than Nolan North, who's a professional video game voice actor.
Peter Dinklage, the height of Game of Thrones popularity.
Yeah. Now Peter Dinklage doesn't, you know, now he just complains about, like, using dwarves in movies and shit and how that's, like, somehow a bigoted thing. Whatever. Anyways.
Dude,
All
calm down. I want to get him on the podcast. Don't say too much shit.
All right, let's move to the next thing. Let's talk about Pokemon for a little bit. Yeah. A Stanford study has found that people who played Pokemon heavily as kids developed a small region in the brain that responds specifically to Pokemon characters. Now, I bring this up because it's also has to do with the Pokemon company saying that they're considering a future where the total number of creatures hits maybe 10,000. So, that little part of the brain that us Pokemon players, it's going to be very necessary if we hit the 10,000 mark. We're already over 1,000, right? So like,
As long as there's people with imaginations, it can be infinite, bro. It does not matter.
yeah. Don't worry. I only wanted to mention that because I think that's hilarious that they consider that like they may have over 10,000 Pokemon at one point. Here's actually what I really wanted to talk about. The main like thing. So Nintendo recently just had their summon and fight patent rejected by the U.S. government. I guess like apparently because there was already some stuff that already had that as kind of part of patents and everything that like the government said, oh, you know what? Actually, you can't have this trademarked. The summon and fight stuff. So, I mean, they've been losing patents recently, right? Because like, wasn't there another patent recently that they lost? Or I think it was the same one in like Europe that like got rejected. The whole summon and fight stuff. I mean, man, that Pal World lawsuit's looking not as winnable as it was probably. Fuck, when did they do that? Like a year and a half now ago, or a year ago, or whatever it was. I don't remember.
Actually, like merit to it, but like, you can't like summon and fight. Is so vague. Like
yeah,
like
I
don't know, like
go for it.
like what? I don't know, fucking like because like summon and fight. Could you even like is like Yu-Gi-Oh summon and fight like?
or like in Final Fantasy when you get the summons, like technically they're fighting, right? Maybe it's just an attack or two, but technically you're summoning it and it's fighting. So like yeah. It is a vague
Like World of Warcraft, you summon your pet to like help you fight, in the game. That summon.
Yeah. No, it is a
like,
vague.
It's vague. So it's like.
I feel like that's what they could have done. Just like they make it vague so they can get way more bang for their buck for the lawsuit shit. Like, yeah, dude, totally, bro. Let's keep extending it, dude. On my dick, kind of shit.
Yeah. A game would come out with a trailer, and Nintendo would be like, that's a little summon and vaguey right there, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's honestly I don't even know why they even like. I mean, I understand why they tried, but like at the same time, it's like, really, dude, like, yeah, I don't know. It's fucking stupid. So, like I said, their lawsuit with Pal World or Pocket Pair not looking as winnable now because they're losing their patents.
Every time you say Pocket Pair, I'm assuming at some point you're going to say Pocket Pussy instead.
Oh my god. All right. Let's talk
Just
about
putting it in your head.
Let's talk about Naughty Dog for a bit. Let's talk about Last of Us. Or Last of Us Online, actually. So, I think it was on a podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was on a podcast recently. The former director at Naughty Dog, Vinit Agarwal. Fuck. If I butchered that name, sorry.
You just sound so racist right now.
I know. He was talking about The Last of Us Online. And yeah, like the way he's talking about it, just you could tell, like, man, he was way too fucking broken up about it. Apparently, they found out about the cancellation for Last of Us Online 24 hours before they were gonna like actually reveal it and everything. Yeah, he said it was devastating, soul crushing, and all this stuff. But yeah, like
7 years of work in it. That would suck.
They took 6. Well, it says 6 years right here, but I mean, yeah, fuck. They spent a lot of time fucking working on that game for them to just come out for Sony to be like, yeah, never mind. I mean, like
I should be like, I don't know, not even just to try. Like, at least with Last of Us, you have an established like fan base.
Yeah,
Concord. But they were like, but with Concord, they're like, yes.
Or with fucking Marathon, they're like, even with everything happening, they're like, yeah, go ahead, keep going with it. Or like they're still making apparently fair games, or like they're coming out with that Horizon like online game. I've seen a lot of people, that are just like, really, you're okay with these games, but The Last of Us Online, which I'm pretty sure was going to be a guaranteed like hit, that's the one. That's one of the ones you cancel.
And you would have had a lot more grace from players because you would have people be like, okay, like I really like enjoy these parts. Can you guys fix these parts? But like obviously with like Concord, there was no grace because like there were people aren't established in the fan base, so no one's like, fuck it, I'm not gonna stick around and have you guys try to figure some shit out. Like The Last of Us Online, you're gonna have like some there'll be some time for you to figure some shit out
because it's The Last of Us. It's a big enough IP. It's a popular enough IP. And again, like a lot of people did enjoy like from the first game. Excuse me. From the first game, right? Like the factions.
A lot of people enjoyed like the Uncharted and like the Uncharted multiplayer.
The Uncharted multiplayer was. I actually played a pretty good amount of the Uncharted multiplayer. I very much enjoyed it from 4. It's pretty fun.
I played a decent amount of The Last of Us Online.
I
just remember,
played.
I
played
like my
none of
Facebook
it.
shit, my Facebook stuff. So like, you gotta people dying like your friends list on your Facebook shit just die or something. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I played none of The Last of Us Online. Or factions.
You're crafting stuff and you just put on like those little bombs, like nail bombs or some shit.
Well, because like the thing is too, didn't it actually have like, because it was called factions, but there was actually like, if you win games, you're like contributing to like.
Yeah, your little base.
Right. Like, but for like, So like
supplies.
An online version of that sounds like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a popular ass like live service game.
Yeah, like I don't know if it would have like the Arc Raider elements, like like, oh, you got to bring your band-aids back, you got to bring your things to make your shivs, and you're bringing these resources back, and oh, here's your bat.
But the thing is, like, even if they didn't have that, those are things that like it's like, oh, you know what, we're gonna add it into our game and updates and everything. Exactly. Like, yeah, it's just
I know it's weird. Like, it's weird that the things they chose, like. I don't know. Like if you were like, it's kind of like, you're like, oh, I need to save money and cut money on my budget. You know what? I'm going to keep like Netflix, HBO Max, but I'm just like not going to eat this week. It's like,
yeah.
Well, it's like, or you could just cut your subscriptions and then like you'd have money to like get some food at the grocery store. It's like, nah, I got to watch Stranger Things this week. It's like, I don't really think that's the right choice. Like, I think you should, cut out the $27 from Netflix and get some food.
Yeah.
You're muted, JJ.
Oh.
As I cancel that fucking Ubisoft Plus shit, dude.
Yeah. They're like, nah, I want to keep Ubisoft Plus.
Like, that's a waste of money. No, yeah. Again, yeah. Like, for them to have it work, like, they worked on that shit for so long and then cancel it, like, at the last hour, just, and then again for them to keep what they've kept, huh?
And they said it was like 80% done, so you would think that like it would have been out within a year of announcement. So it's like they just had to put another year into it, and they were just like,
probably not even a year, probably like 6 months.
I'm just saying, like if you round up, you just say like if you took you 80% to do 6-7 years, took you to 80%, so it's like another year. But just to be that far in, you're just like, fuck it.
I know. It's...
but it's like... And like, I know they're trying to jump off the live service trend, but it's like, you could get back... I don't know. Could you start... Like, you not start over, but just like, get people to get back in there and build it up again. I don't know.
So, yeah. Continuing Naughty Dog. Now there's rumors and speculation that we may get a new Uncharted game. So Sean Eskeg, he posted some stuff on social media where he was in Trinidad, I think. Like a picture of a cannon in Trinidad and Tobago, alongside the words just saying research. So everyone's thinking that's Uncharted, the next Uncharted game. Uh, I mean, there's like some evidence pointing to that it's going to be an Uncharted game, with some of the leakers and everything saying like, yeah, that's what we've heard and everything. So this is just lending more like, oh yeah, it's definitely an Uncharted game. That he's posting stuff like this and saying research, which if you're going to like places like that, you're probably making an Uncharted game. I mean, I don't see any other, unless they're making like a
The new setting for Last of Us.
yeah.
Ellie travels to Trinidad.
Yeah, exactly. Like this has to be like right. This has to be like a new Uncharted game.
Yeah, or new IP. Who knows? I mean,
Well, it's from Sean Eskeg. Like it's a completely different game. So like, it could be a new IP. I mean, I know that they're working on that. They're working on that. What's that? Intergalactic, right? Heretic Prophet or whatever.
That, like, if he's just doing like research right now, like we're not going to get anything for a while.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I would assume this is probably with the way they release games.
6-7 years.
Yeah, 6-7 years out. Like this would be maybe a PlayStation 6 game. Like,
PlayStation 7. But also, well, actually, yeah, PlayStation 7 and 6.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I hope it's another Uncharted game because I actually very much enjoy the Uncharted games. I do not enjoy the Last of Us games like that. I am not looking forward to Intergalactic. I would have much rather that they just kept making Uncharted games. I like those. I want to
see more in Intergalactic because like there's just not much. I'm not either way for that. I just want to say I want to see more. I want to see more.
Well, see, the thing is, for me, the reason I'm not excited is it's a Neil Druckmann game, and the two games where he's had full control over sucked. Or not two. The one game that he's had full control over sucked. So this is going to be a second game, and he's batting zero for me. Like everyone talks about, like, oh, you know, but
but baseball, man, you just got to hit 300. Who knows?
Like I've seen people talk about like, oh, but he worked on Last of Us 1. He wrote that game. Like, yeah, he did. But along with someone else who apparently like fixed a lot of the issues that he wanted to have that the guy was like, no, this isn't going to work. We're going to fix it. I forgot the name of the guy. He doesn't work there anymore at Naughty Dog. Like, so he had someone who fixed the issues with what he was making, and he wasn't even like the full director, I think, too, for Last of Us 1. And then when he was full director for the next game, that game was shit. Like, the story was shit. So, like, I'm just not looking forward to a new game by him because he's not good at making stories. He's just not. Because even the show that he's, you know, been writing for and everything, like, he made changes, but it didn't affect season 1 like that much. But he made changes to it that he wanted to have in more or whatever. But it still worked because largely whatever was fixed with with his story just translated well enough with the first season. And then with the second season, clearly it went off the rails. He's just not good at writing stories on his own. He needs someone to come in and be like, yeah, no, you can't do this. This isn't going to work.
Yeah, let's change it. I think you need someone. I mean, like Lucas and his wife like helped him on the original Star.
And then
like a sound, like, you know, someone to come in, not even if it's the sounding board, just like someone to come in, you know, and be like, oh hey, like actually, like, I don't know, this doesn't like jive up with what like you've already established with the character, like how in season 2 with Ellie, like, you know, well, I'm gonna be a dad, like that doesn't really like
to make her such a goofball.
Yeah, make her like seem dumb. It's like, no, she's actually a really smart character, so like why are you doing this? Because like when you, I don't know, or even if you think it's a good idea, it's like when you, I don't know, like back when I was in school, or like you could be reading like a paper and you have a spelling error in there or just like some grammar, but you've read it so many times, you're like, it makes sense. But the second someone else like goes and reads it, they're like, oh hey, like just FYI, like you might want to like rewrite this sentence. It just doesn't sound great. Like you just need someone like that. So yeah, you don't want to have like full control. Like so hopefully with Intergalactic he's got someone, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean yeah, like I'll see how it is. Like I don't think it's gonna be like a day one purchase, but I'm still yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'll probably end up playing it, but I just like again, like when he had full control over a game, when he finally had full control, I was like, this is bad. Because especially for me, like I know this is gonna like any PlayStation fanboy hearing this is I'll be crucified for this. Like the Last of Us games are not good when it comes to gameplay.
You just made a crucifixion joke on Easter?
I know, right? Like they're not good when it comes to gameplay. At least I don't think so. They're okay, but what makes the first game stand out is that story is so good. So then when the second game comes around and the story is nowhere near as good as the first one, it just like that game is like a 4 out of 10 to me compared to Last of Us 1, which is an 8 out of 10 to me. So like you just kill it. So I just, and then again, with what he's done with the show, I have no faith in Druckmann being able to actually pull off a good game. So, yeah. All right. Let's everything's my screen's gonna get bright for a second, cause I'm trying to find the name of this person.
Don't appropriate my culture in doing whiteface.
Right. Let me see. Maybe if I turn, that looks better. If I turn this light off. There we go. All right. I found the name. So let's talk about Halo Studios for a second. He's a former art director. His name is Glenn Israel. He's got some allegations now against Halo Studios and Microsoft HR. About how, just basically how they ran and the studio, how they hired people, how they chose to fire people. Basically just, nepotism, cronyism, which, do you guys know what cronyism is?
Is that if you're related to somebody?
Yeah, like friends and stuff. Like you're choosing,
Okay.
you're more hiring people and stuff, not basically
like your cronies. I was thinking like chromosomes. Like that's where my brain went initially. Like oh, like you're related with someone like your chrome. Like I don't know.
Yeah, and
I just think of Chrome Dome for fucking TMNT.
well, it's cronyism, but like cronyism, nepotism, and just kind of some not abuse, but like some like just mistreatment of employees to make them not want to work there anymore. Things like that. Yeah, and so like they would, and like layoffs were used to like not necessarily get rid of like people that they like, oh, we have to get rid of some people. Like some people were laid off specifically because they were like, no, we want to get rid of you specifically. Obviously Microsoft has come out saying it's normal PR speak, like accusations are baseless and we'll look into it and this and that, but yeah, like I mean it's kind of wild, right? Like if this actually is like a thing that happened, just damn, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean I could see it happening. I mean, I don't know. Be in the corporate world, this happens, and maybe it's not like Microsoft as a whole. Like maybe it's more just like the teams that some people worked on. But you definitely get that in the corporate world where it's like, yeah, like we're gonna try to fire the person's not my friend.
Yeah.
Like even though you know, like we have to let go. I don't know. Between these two people, we gotta let someone go. It's like, okay, well, I like hanging out with Steve, but I don't know. Brad's kind of a piece of shit. And he, like, even though he gets his work done, he does his job well. Like, he's kind of like not a piece of shit, but he could be like, you know, just like, you know, a little more standoffish, and you know, so you could be like, yeah, let's just get rid of Brad, and I don't like him, even though he does a good job.
I mean, even in the non-corporate world, like I've seen stuff like that. Even at, like anyone who might listen to who I work with, who might listen to this podcast, I've seen it kind of at my job as well. You know, favoritism and stuff like that. Like, it's just, it kind of is how it's kind of just an unfortunate. Like, that's how it is. I think a
Yeah, I
bit.
mean, there's a whole fucking saying that's like, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Like,
Yeah. So, like, yeah, I mean, again, it's allegations, you know, accusations by this guy, but like, I mean, we've had these kinds of things happen in other, you know, there was what, the Naughty Dog stuff, um, all that Activision stuff, some Ubisoft stuff. Like, when you get that many, like, people in a company, the more people, you know, start to move up and up and up. Like, we're not perfect creatures. We all have what's the word, like, we all just have wants and all that stuff. Like, it's so when certain people get to that like position of power, like, it's bound to happen that it's like, well, yeah, like you said, like, I prefer this person, so this person's gone. And oh, you're talking to me saying that you don't like it? Well, too bad for you. And if you keep it up, then it's not going to end well for you, and things like that. Like, and again, I've seen it myself, like, firsthand. So, yeah, I mean, I think like, again, there are allegations on it, but I think it probably was. I think it was a thing that was happening in. I guess now, yeah, they're called Halo Studios. I don't know. You guys have any other thoughts on that?
No.
you know,
All right, we got this last thing then, and this is not really anything to talk about, just to more, I guess, an excitement thing. So Xbox has announced when they're going to air their Xbox Games Showcase. You know, previously it would have been an E3 thing, but rest in peace, E3. June 7th, they're going to have their Xbox Games Showcase. And immediately followed by a Direct, which they've been doing past 2 years now, maybe 3 years, where they have a Direct focus on a game. And this is the most exciting part. We're getting a Gears of War E-Day Direct.
Hell yeah, brother.
Which I am very much excited about, in that not just because it's Gears of War, but like that they're like, oh,
It's not a Ubisoft game? Yeah.
well, no. I mean, like, because what we got last year, we got Call of Duty, right? Which makes sense. It's fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah.
The year before that, we got, was that the Starfield thing, or was that something else?
That's Starfield's further out.
I don't know, but we did get one for Starfield, right?
Yeah.
Which,
I
you
think
know,
like
makes
2023, right?
that might have been 2023.
Because
I don't know.
Because like that came out when my son was born.
But yeah, we get them for games that make sense, like Starfield, Call of Duty, where it's like, yeah, these are big games that they want to feature because this and that. So for me, them like having a Gears of War Direct shows that, like,
Fickle, huh?
yeah, well, yeah, that, but it shows that, like, no, Gears of War is still huge for us. I think Forza, right, was one that they did. They did one for Forza. Maybe Motorsport, but yeah. Like, so they believe in Gears of War still. So, yeah. I'm super, as the kids say, I'm hyped for this. What do you think? They're going to... I mean,
I hope they give a release date.
I would assume they're going to. It's a direct. Like, that
Right.
means... But, like, that means for sure they're releasing it this year, right?
Or it's early next year.
Way to be a negative Nancy. Wow.
Just trying to. I'm trying to like not get too overexcited because if I do, then like I don't know, I can get let down. But like I want it to be. It'd be super cool if we had this direct and they're like, you know what, out in August.
Like August, and we get a beta in June.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
guess what, guys? Beta's out today. You're like, oh my. Ah. It's freaking out.
like, and then I would like
They
send you
probably will do that.
I would have like a milk jug full of semen sent to
Oh
your
my
house.
god.
I am we're demonetized. I was gonna say Donald Boner. That was the give is it.
I'm surprised you
Yeah,
can't
like-
add that gift to this. You're like, I think I could.
Oh,
Yeah,
Donald
okay.
Boner?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
To
like
show
can you
up
have
on
it show up in your face like the fry?
No, I don't have that one. I can put it in the chat. I put in the chat. That's
Yeah,
it.
but yeah,
It's not the same, man. It's not the
it's
same.
not the same.
I
No,
need a
like,
Donald Blue in JJ's face.
so, I mean, obviously they got to talk about single player stuff, right? But they got to do a deep dive too in like some multiplayer, right? As well.
Sure, we'll get the beta soon. At that point.
Do you think
Yeah,
do you think they might drop the beta that day? Like, hey, we're doing the beta today too.
that'd be cool.
If it comes out in August, probably.
Fucking David, that'd be cool.
Beta come out next year, dude. You know, we don't know. We don't know. We don't work at Xbox. Yeah.
I hate you guys. It's coming out this year.
It's not coming out this year.
There's a little game called GTA
Yeah,
coming out.
Watch
'Cause if it
GTA
can't
get
come out in
pushed to next year.
August- yeah. No, GTA.
And
GTA.
then Gears is gonna be pushed out to the following year.
Oh my god. Wow. But yeah, no, we're gonna Gears of War E-Day Direct right after the showcase.
Yeah, I wonder
I'm
what else they're
pumped.
gonna show off too. So
Viva Pinata? I think we're on Fable, right?
I mean, they'll probably give us release dates for like Fable, Forza. Well, no, I think we already know when Forza Horizon's coming out, right?
It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already know when it's coming out.
But we don't have
yeah,
one.
like, right?
Which one?
Forza's May, right? Or no?
I thought it was coming soon, to be honest.
Now I gotta check.
I'm looking it up too.
It's 6, right?
Yeah,
Forza
May
Horizon?
19th. May 19th.
Yeah, damn.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's gonna be out.
So
So-
we're not going to get a release date for that because it'll already be out. But I'm pretty sure they'll probably, well, obviously they'll show off games, but I mean, like, they have to have a release date for, like, Fable, the Halo remake, Campaign Evolved, or whatever.
Do you think they'll do like do you think they'll drop like the next Halo?
Maybe they'll do a
Like
tease for the
a
next
teaser?
Halo.
Like a tease, like, a tease for it.
It's possible. I mean, Halo Studios apparently, like, when they did their whole, like, oh, look, now it's Halo Studios and all that, like, didn't they say they were working on multiple stuff? Multiple Halo games? Not just...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're doing we're gonna redo that one. They're gonna do the same thing for Halo 2. Then they're like, you know what? Let's redo Halo 1 for the third time, and not do Halo 3 again. And
Oh,
then this
that's-
time it'll come out for PS6, and Switch. It'll come out for Switch actually.
Well, maybe they'll talk more about Project Helix.
Probably. I'm just hoping for a Viva Pinata, bro. Like those games are coming in, bro. If you want like Pokémon.
Oh, you know what?
Shit like that. Like that's
Maybe
what they're talking about.
they'll talk about how they're going to be celebrating the 20th anniversary of Xbox.
Cameo.
Maybe more backwards compatibility stuff. That's been rumored.
Yeah.
Could be anything. I don't know. All I know is there'll be games. And
Watch
Gears of
no
War.
game.
The game
I
is
know.
only like.
This is the first time where we do a showcase where we don't talk about games.
What if they do a
Just
show?
one
What if they
game,
show the show?
just
What if they show
Gears.
the
So
show?
it's game and then just like shows,
Yeah.
all the shows that are coming out. We're
Yeah, like Gears.
rebooting Halo show. We have,
And Netflix
the
bought
Gears of
it.
War movie. We cast somebody.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if they might, with a Gears of War direct, if they're gonna be like, hey, well, let's talk about the Gears of War movie and actually have some news on that. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
They say 2029. Fuck you guys.
Can I pre-order my tickets? They're like, it's through Netflix. Can I pre-order my tickets?
No. No, you can't. All right.
Oh, if it's a movie, no, it's gonna be a show. So, the finale will be on the theaters.
For 2 days.
Jesus. All right. You guys got any more thoughts on that?
Don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up. Yeah. Don't fuck this up.
Yeah, don't fuck this up for me.
Exactly. Yeah. All right then.
Last year plus has been crap for gaming, so let's get some good news.
Yeah, we hope you guys cooked. Hopefully, you guys cooked.
That's the hope. All right then. So this was episode 93, right? Yeah. 93.
Let's get some fuck yous in the comments.
Let's get some fuck yous.
Daddy's
Yeah.
birthday tomorrow.
As per usual, you like our podcast, like what I do on the channel, all the fucking stupid discussions we do and everything. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good shit. I've been your host, Everett. JJ?
See ya. Peace.
Devin? Oh, God,
What do you do? What do you do? See ya.
Yeah. That's not how I do it. That's not how I do it. Fuck you.
How do you do it then?
I do this. Fuck you. All right.
What's
and until
this,
then,
man? What's this?
this is the horns up. Fuck you, all right?
Horns down.
Horns up your ass. All right, until next time. We'll catch you later.
AC champs.
Oh, my God.